Well, hi Leos! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your October reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Leos, what can you expect coming up in October, Leos? And any advice is always welcome from the universe, please. Leos, for October. There's a fire sign for you, Leo. That's your card. Queen of Wands for Leos. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm not even sure. I don't even think maybe we have enough for the first part yet. Let's see. Boy. Let's see what all's going on here. Looks like you're going through something or have been going through something. Oh, definitely. I still need another card. Let's see where this is going to lead us. For Leos, please. Whoa, there it is, right there. All right. So Leos, there you are. In the center of your whole reading, this is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We know you're a Leo. One of those signs might be strong in someone else's chart too around this reading. But you are passionate. You're a passionate person, male or female. All the cards are male or female, okay? But what you're doing here is you're holding onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and you're holding the sunflower with the other. There's a cat in the picture. This card just is the most passionate card. So wherever you put your love, you put your passion. Whether it's people, gardens, pets, or animals. So no matter what it is. So you're very passionate at heart, you know. So this is surrounding the entire reading. You are holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. So I think you're coming out of something here. And it doesn't look like it was a lot of fun. So up here in your highest energy is the Eight of Swords. Now there's swords of truth and clarity all around you here. This is a feeling of being trapped, but you're not. This is a card of illusion because your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound. You can walk, you can talk. And I think that you're kind of ignoring some truths and some clarity, maybe hoping it would just kind of work itself out and not really dealing with it. Well, it looks like you did have to deal with it. These are the two strongest energies in this reading right here. I think it was your passion. It's your love, your heart that kept you in, it looks like a relationship, of course, with the tarot, but it looks like it kept you in this relationship when you had all these warning signs all around you, and now you are, it looks like you're coming out of it. Coming out of it, because I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Eight of Swords. This is that feeling of you may have been ghosted, you may have been rejected, this feeling of being rejected, or feeling lonely, abandoned type energy, okay? So I think that you might be like, or left out in the cold. I feel like things kind of really came to a head here in a relationship that you were in, that you were hoping would not end up this way, but it did anyway. And I think you knew it would. I really do. You just were kind of hoping it wouldn't. I had have the Tower card next to the Five of Pentacles. So there was a blowing up, a destruction of going on here. And this is what's leaving you feeling lonely, kind of maybe just really down in the dumps, rejected. You're really, really hoping that this would last. But you are holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, so you're going to come out of it. I have the Fool under the Eight of Swords. So this is kind of why, one of the reasons you weren't looking at all the truth and clarity, because you were living in the energy of the Fool. Fun! It's a fun and carefree. It's like throwing caution to the wind, living in the moment, just kind of having faith as you go along with your head in the clouds. But usually someone pulls their head out of the clouds and starts to look forward towards commitment or security or stability or just something more in a relationship, and the other one usually does not. The timing is off, and sometimes the timing never happens, you know, in this particular relationship. Well, let me just read and see what happens here. But so this is what happened, if you're wondering, is that you stayed in the Eight of Swords energy, Leos, because you were living in the energy of the Fool, okay? And so, you know, even though it was fun, while it lasted, it can't last. You're moving forward from all this. I have the Nine of Swords next to the Queen of Wands and right under the Tower. Yeah, you ended up alone, okay? It's like that card. But your thoughts, swords are thoughts of truth and clarity. And they keep going through your mind and over and over and over, like, why did I let it go this far? Or why couldn't I see this coming? Well, you could have. You could have seen it coming, okay? You just chose not to, whether it was, you know, intentionally or not. You just didn't want to see it coming, okay? And so, you know, you have all these thoughts, and you might be blaming yourself. You might be like, how could they do this to me? But you are coming out of that energy. All this energy here you're coming out of, so I can't wait to see the second part of this reading. I have the Four of Cups under the Fool. The Four of Cups, this is an offer. I feel like they might try to come back in, or you try to go back in. Yes, let me see. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like you try to stay in this relationship. I think you really, you know, your heart, you're so passionate. Yeah, I think your heart was really in it, but theirs wasn't, and you kind of try to make that offer. Oh, come on, let's work it out. You know, we can do better or whatever, but I don't think they really reached to accept that cup. Probably the best thing for you. There's a lot of cups out there. I feel like they were hiding something from you. I have the Seven of Swords next to the Four of Cups, and this is why they're not reaching for your cup. They haven't been honest with you. They've been hiding something from you, deceitful. This is deceitful energy, lying, stealing, cheating. This could be rumors. This can be just taking of love and not returning love. And it could be just about anything, but it is unwanted, deceitful energy. I don't think you saw that. And I think that there were signs of it, but you didn't see it. Oh, Leos, let me just keep reading. Yeah, I feel like there was still communication between the two of you. I feel like we're trying to rekindle the relationship, but it just wasn't working. It wasn't panning out, or isn't. Okay. This is texts, phone calls, emails. I just don't see it working. Let's take out the second part of this reading, because we need to know what's going to be happening with you, Leos. The second part of Leo's reading. Oh, good, the end is coming. The end is near. Okay. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Come on now. There we go. Oh, these cards. They're like, no, we want to give you a short reading. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. That one. Okay. Let's see. I think we got them all. If probably more. Let's see what we got. For Leos. What is happening here? What else do you need to know? Oh, well, your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to help you out here, Leos. And look, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we got one extra card. We got the Ace of Cups upside down. Okay. So, Leos, let's look at this. I got the Ten of Swords next to the Tower card. Yeah, it's the end of that relationship, okay? That one's gone. Done. Over with. Okay, kaput. But the end of the pain, the end of the suffering, the end of the Nine of Swords is coming to an end too. This is the Ten of Swords. This is the card of the end. All that truth and clarity helps you put this to an end and be able to move forward, thank goodness. Because I feel like this was a very hard one to move forward from. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Ten of Swords. Everybody's got an opinion here. I think you have friends, family, people trying to tell you how you should live your life, how you should move forward, and you're just kind of blocking them. But, you have a mind of your own, and you're going to do this your way, no matter what. But there might be, pay attention. There might be one of those wands there that you might want to say, maybe they do have a point, or maybe they do have a good idea. So pay attention to that. Don't block everything, okay? This also could be communication. It could be from the Eight of Wands down here, where you finally decide that you want to block this energy from even contacting you anymore. That might be how you manage to move forward. I have Temperance right next to the Seven of Wands. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they're all around you, Leos. And they're mixing this potion back and forth, and their job is to get you tempered. So what they want here is to help get you grounded, pulling that one foot out of the waters of emotion and putting it on the ground with the other foot. They want you to rebalance, because you get thrown way off balance with this type of energy. And they want you to be patient. Use your patience. And there's a reason for that. There's always a reason when temperance is involved. I have the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Nine of Swords and right under the Ten of Swords. You are definitely moving forward from all that icky energy that you've had to go through. Okay? So this is the universe. Hey, and you can't stop the universe. Once that wheel starts turning, it's turning, and it's pulling you along with it, and it's whispering in your ear, it's pulling you, it's pushing you. It's the will for the better. Will for the better. You're moving forward for your better. I have the Nine of Cups. It's moving you right towards the Nine of Cups. And a lot of tarot readers call this the wish come true card. So it may be pulling you right towards a wish come true. I think that you've taken your love to, and you're just kind of sitting on it, and you're saving it for the right person to come along. And I don't think you're handing it out. I think you actually might end up blocking this other person. And you're like, nope, I'm holding on to my love and until the right one comes along, because I'm not going through this anymore. Here's the Ace of Cups right next to the Nine of Cups and right under Temperance. Wait, they're saying be patient to hand that love out, because the right person is going to be coming along. So just hold your horses, get grounded, get balanced, and hang on to that cup. Hang on to all those cups before you hand it out, because the right person is coming along. And the universe is here to help that happen. I have the Page of Wands under the Wheel of Fortune and next to the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to stop this person from bugging you, so I really think you're going to block them somehow. The Page of Wands is something brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth. And it's all about you having your fresh start and your new beginning. Remember, this whole reading started with the Queen of Wands. That's around your reading. So fresh starts and new beginnings. But you feel the will. You know you have to move forward. And you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to say something to this past energy to get them to back down and let you move forward. I have the Four of Pentacles right under the Nine of Cups and next to the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is looking at this Four of Pentacles. This is something that you're going to say. You're going to say, look, I was stuck in that relationship. We weren't going anywheres, and I need to move forward. Okay, this is something you need to express, and it looks like it's difficult, like they're thick-headed or something. Like it's difficult to get that through to them, but you do. And then I have the Two of Wands on the other side, the Four of Pentacles, and under the Ace of Cups. So the Two of Wands holding on to that staff, a fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world with the other hand. And that's you alone, facing the world, facing a whole new life cycle. And you're wondering and you're contemplating, what is it going to be like out there? Am I going to be able to hand out that huge cup of love that I have? You're going to free yourself. So with this card, what you're doing is you're contemplating your future and what it's going to look like. And you can feel that wheel pulling you away from this old energy, moving you towards something entirely new, entirely different, and entirely better, okay? Here's the Ace of Swords. This is, being strong, okay? Being self-protective. Having your sword up. Very, very important. Seek the truth. Seek the clarity. This is advice from the universe. Keep your sword up as you move forward, okay? Very important here for you to keep your sword up. Ask the right questions in moving forward. You have some really great experiences coming up in your life here, and especially with the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, helping you get through all this. There is a reason for it. Let me take an angel card out. Maybe we'll get more information from that. Let's see what your guardian angels have to say. Now, this may or may not have to do with this reading, but whatever it is, I want you to hear it, okay? I'm going to pull you a card here. Now, if this reading does not resonate with you, I would check your moon sign, because that's your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. What do your angels have to say? This is a general reading, but it will resonate with a lot of you. Get my glasses on. For Leos, for October, where is your card? It's right there. The 8 of Emotion. I'm going to read this card to you. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there. Where's that 2 of Wands? See? Waiting for you in the world. That's exactly what that is about. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. And I'm telling you, it is a good one according to these cards. So a far cry better from what you were in before. Let's take out a universe card. Let's see what they have to say. These are usually a card of advice. It can be helpful to some people to help them move forward through things. Let's see what they have to say for you. Okay. For Leos for October. My goal of happiness is important enough. It's card 54, if that means something to you. I'm going to read the back. The reason you are not conscious of any specific pre-birth goals is because there were no specific goals. You had, before your birth, general intentions, such as being happy, being an uplifter, having continuing growth, but the specific process to achieve those things are up to you to decide here and now. In this time, you are the creator. So you have total control over your life here, with the help of the universe and the guardian angels here, because they are definitely helping you to move towards why you're here, towards your joy here on earth. So Leo, This was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.